I hate B&M floorless coasters. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Which is weird to say since B&M floorless is actually my number one. But yeah, and the reason I hate them is not because they're bad rides necessarily. They're good rides, but they take business away from better models. See, in 1999, B&M built Hulk. A great coaster with a launch, very forceful. In 2000, they built Medusa at Six Flags Great Adventure. I've heard no one praising that for, anything. I mean, seriously. No one cares about it. It's not forceful. Okay, slight correction. Medusa at Six Flags Great Adventure actually did open in 1999, which means that, yeah, B&M was still building good sit-down coasters at the same year that Floorless coasters came out, and they were still bad. And some people might say, oh, I like the zero-G roll, but what, you think the zero-G roll on Medusa is better than the zero-G roll on Kumba or Hulk? No way. You don't like the zero-G roll because it's a floorless coaster. You like the zero-G roll because it's whippy, because it's a zero-G roll. But that doesn't matter, because B&M has other good models. Ever heard of, any other B&M model? I know being floorless is a gimmick. Sit-down coasters don't have that gimmick, okay? You need a gimmick. Any other model. Besides maybe the stand-up. The stand-up doesn't provide a great ride experience, and I don't know how many people care. We're talking about the GP here. Every other model, wing, invert, dive, the GP are going to care more. And not only that, but it hinders operations. You gotta make sure people don't have shoes that'll fly off way easier. You gotta, lower the floor. There's just no point. They take business away from better models, and in return, what do you get? You get no floor. I rode Medusa at Six Flags Kingdom. I remember the lift hill better than I remember the dive loop. I actually have no memory of going through that dive loop. The only reason I know I did is because it's in the layout. I remembered the loop because I floated out of it. I remember the sea serpent roll because it's profiled weird. I remember the corkscrews because it hurt my neck to not get headbang and also go through a lateral high lateral moment. But the dive loop, it was forceless, like the rest of the ride. Did you hear me talk about anything being forceful? Forceful? No. Obviously, yeah, the zero-G roll was whippy. Great. Get a sit-down. Get an invert. Anything. It's just a bad model. There's better models. It's not a good gimmick. There's better gimmicks. Slows down operations, too. There's just no point. Okay, real quick at the end of the video, I'm launching a gaming channel called Adrenaline Games, so if you want to see content about, Planet Coaster, Planet Coaster 2, maybe some No Limits, you should go there.